Hey, welcome back. Great to see you. Hope you're having a blessed day. I'm trying. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Hope you're breaking free. What did I do to break free today? Try to get my peace of mind, free from any negative thoughts, though today it has been a challenge, as you can probably tell by the title of this video. Before I get into that, it is Saturday. It's been a great week at the restaurant. And it's going to continue tonight. The reservation book is loaded. I was able to make $400 Instacarting this week, part-time. Man, I love that. And I love the idea of having that supplement a couple days at work. If I'm not there on a Tuesday or I dream of Saturdays one day, I'd much rather do that than be in the kitchen. A lot of the times I love waiting on tables, but the kitchen, it can be a negative place sometimes. And yes, it's good money, and I know people deal with lots of stuff, but this is about breaking free. And one day that's going to happen, and I've radically changed my life to try to make that happen. I limit what I spend on BS. I do spend a little bit on BS. I'm not perfect, specifically candy bars. And I'm trying to break that cig habit, and I'm getting there. I got a sweet tooth, man. I wish I didn't have one. We save a ton of money. We've eliminated all debt. Radically changed my life to try to get free professionally. And I love the idea of doing Instacart on my own and maybe a few days at the restaurant because I do love it. But today, speaking of not buying BS, there's certain things I do buy. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I don't collect, but I invest, in quotes, in sports cards. I've done well over my career. There's a few cards that I've bought that are down right now that I still own, aka the Jordan rookie, and even that Magic 86 Fleer is a little down since its high point probably last February. But okay, I'll just hold them for longer, and I've made money on the rest, and it's brought me some joy. But I bought a Kobe Bryant Rubies card, raw, off eBay. I had, in my PayPal account, I had about $500 that I was playing with. I build that up from selling random stuff. This was most likely records. And my goal was just to kind of keep flipping records. I also had a decent chunk of money in like our second savings. Money that was just kind of mine to play with. What was I going to do with it? I want to put a little bit into crypto. I've gone back and forth about cars. I also have debated about just throwing it right at the mortgage because I'm very close to that being done. I believe it's under 8 right now. We're in the mid 7s, so I'm smelling that real good. But Kobe is my favorite player of all time. I just love him. I don't know why, but I do. And I saw this card. I've always dreamed about owning the Rubies, the 1996 Skybox Premium number 55. I don't know. I saw this card on eBay, and it was raw, and it was at a decent price. It was an auction. It had bids, and I texted a couple friends, and like, oh, man, it's a cool card. And I wanted it. I had to have it. And I placed a bid at the end for about $900, and I got it. It was like 9 something with tax. It went to like $1,031 or something like that. And I don't know. I felt very strange afterwards. I felt like, why is this card raw? Is it trimmed? I mean, is it just straight fake? I'm trying to talk myself into it. It's the Black Mamba. So I'm thinking, oh man. And then I see the sellers from China. Nothing against China, but And so I'm like, oh man. And it's a long ways away, and it's a long ways to return. I get the card today. I also bought another like common Ruby card because I was going to compare the two to make sure they were the same size and the same texture. And I get this card today much quicker than I anticipated. And this was on the plastic that it came into. It says Skybox Premium 55 Kobe Bryant Rubies COU. I've never seen that grade before. I Googled it real quick. Counterfeit. I mean, didn't even say authentic. I mean, I might have lived with authentic, and I don't know, maybe it still is. But counterfeit is not authentic, in my opinion. So what the hell? Looking at it closely, it does have a little texture. I felt the Rubies, there's a little texture on there, but this, it almost looks like a photo. I don't know how the hell you fake something like that. But man, I was disappointed, and I was already sketched out as it was. So I immediately opened a return. Of course, the seller doesn't accept returns. But if it's like a defective item, you can't just, according to eBay, change your mind or say you ordered it by mistake. I've opened a return for this item as defective, counterfeit. There was no grade in the photos. It didn't say it was counterfeit or reprint. This grade was surely not in any of the pictures or any of the descriptions. What the hell? I'm so ticked. But I can't control that now, right? So I'm not going to let it ruin my day. I opened up a return, and it's going to take some time, and it's going to tie my money up. But God willing, I will get that money back. And I'll be able to do some more good stuff with it. I don't know what to say. Be careful. Be careful. There's a lot of cards out there. There's a lot of sharks out there on eBay. There's scammers. I think I've been scammed, and I think I've smelled both. Well, certainly I didn't smell this fast enough, but I was scammed, I believe, yesterday too, and I'll tell you about that. I love you, Kobe, but you gotta go because you're a fake. And so what did I do? Yesterday I'm getting ready for work, and my buddy texts me, who I sort of split some of these cards with. He was smart enough not to split this card with me. But he texted me, Gary V just released some Uno set that has like V friends and holograph cards and special inserts. And they started off at $25, but they sold out instantly. And now they're on eBay, and they're like 100, 200, 400, 5,000. People are asking crazy stuff. So I see at this time, it was pretty soon after they sold out. So there was only like 3 on eBay. And I bought one for whatever, 2 something, and paid right away. Happy. Yay, I did my job. Well, let's split this. Okay, bud. And immediately seller texts or sends me a message on eBay. I won't get this until July 2022, right? I won't be able to ship it till then. I'm like, what? Why 7 months? He's like, because it's a pre-order. Blah, 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 and I got to get it. So everyone else is selling theirs, and it's going to come in like 2 weeks. This guy's going to wait 7 months, so I Googled it, of course, and, eBay has a policy that selling pre-sales or pre-orders, you have to ship it within 30 days or something like that, or you lose protection. So this guy probably wanted me to sit until July 2022, and then I wouldn't have any protection when he either A, didn't send it or sent some BS. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, refund right now. And he did say he was going to start a refund, but it's not in progress yet. So I'm probably going to happen to open up a case about a product that's not delivered. And I tell you what, I got some money tied up here. I did end up buying another one. I wanted a Gary V friends. I ended up getting one for $150, and that one seems legit right now. And I'm going to split that with my friend. So we'll see how that goes. And, that will bring me some joy. I don't really spend much stuff, and I think I like what Gary V does. I find it interesting that everyone who bought that, or most people, bought it just to flip it, myself included. Gary V's audience, there's a lot of flippers in that community. And so is he. So it's kind of funny that he would put something out, and then immediately there'd be 100 of them on eBay in 24 hours. His video, if you ever guys want to check it out, the 2017 flip challenge or something, where he wanted to flip stuff for like $20,000 throughout the year. That kind of changed my life. I've flipped stuff for multiple $1,000s. I haven't quite made it to 20. I'm over 8,000 this year in profit from just selling stuff that people don't want. But boy, this got me here too. And then another thing I got going on is when I still had my little PayPal balance going on. Like I said, I was buying records, and I mean, it was going so good. I was buying these records, keeping them in the box, listing them, and shipping them to the next guy. It was just crazy. And I was on a little run there, and what I did is I bought, I think it was like $95 for like 34 Elvis records. And yeah, I know Elvis records, whatever. Just the LPs, not like the 78s or anything crazy like that. And there's some value to them. I figured I'd grind that shit out for $5. $5-10 a piece for 30. Yeah, I'll just keep doing that. Like, to me, that's fun. It keeps me busy. I'm going to make some money. Not a lot, but whatever, it adds up. I'm doing okay so far. Throwing it all at my debt, and I'm making money. So I bought that. Long story short, the seller contacts me. This item hasn't been, like, it's shipped, but it hasn't been scanned. And of course, there's delays around this time of year in December, close to Christmas. I'm like, cool, man. No rush. He's like, the seller's really cool. He's contacting me. We'll both be taken care of. He put insurance on it. It's like, I'll refund you, but let's just wait, like 20 days or 15 days or whatever it is. I'm like, okay, no big deal. But so I just got a lot going on right now with eBay, and but I hope it all works out. Anyways, it's going to be a big week financially. I did really well side hustling. That's 400 Instacart, and that's not counting the little bit of sales that I made this week, flipping stuff, and my other apps, ProductTube, I haven't got much going on. Field Agent, not much going on this month, but it is what it is, and I'm going to have some time off around the holidays, and I'm happy with that, to spend some time with my family, and I'm looking forward to starting the new year fresh and strong and a clean slate and a lot of improvements, and start the flipping journey over again. But I got my work cut out for me. I'll keep you guys posted on the Kobe return, whether the Elvis records show up, whether the other seller refunds me for the Gary V Uno cards that I bought, and how I'm doing with the Gary V Uno cards that I bought that seem to be legit. So that's it for today. Looking forward to a busy shift tonight at work. I'm going to try to enjoy it, be grateful, not let any toxic negativity get me down at the restaurant, whether it's in the kitchen or anywhere else. The customers there are really great, and I don't want to turn this into a bashing work channel at all. That's not my intention. I love who I work with and my boss, but god darn it, sometimes it does piss me off. But in a good way. It's motivated me to improve my life. So thank you. And I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Hope have a blessed day. Have a great weekend, a great holiday season. There was one December a few years ago I was quite down. I think I made it mentioned in the video on how to find enlightenment, the space between your thoughts. And I vowed to never let that season happen again, where I was down for no reason. And I've been enjoying it ever since. So doing my best. Break free, guys. There's so much stuff that we can cover, so much stuff that we can improve on in this break free journey. Get a little bit better today, and take care.